What's going on, FUMoney? This here Dr. Green. That over there is Justin Road.
And today we gonna talk about the Moonshiners. It's a show on Discovery for all those of you who don't know, and essentially they make bootleg liquor, and that just looks like a lot of fun. Although, disclaimer up front, like I'm pretty sure the show's fake, but that doesn't mean that it's not funny and fun to watch. What do you think about that?
I think that show's interesting as hell. Like, it's been on for almost like 10 years, I feel like. Like, I used
Been
to
on for a
watch it with
while.
my grandpa. Like, he'd always have on old, you know, Discovery bullshit. So then we were sitting there watching, and all of a sudden, like, this show came on, and I was like, yo, I like this. Like, it teaches you, like, the way the guy, like, you have all the, like, the characters, but then the guy talking over everybody's like, see what they're talking about now is the distillation and the alcohol and the vapors. And then it does mathematics.
So we need
You
a
know what I'm talking
narrator
about?
over our shit.
See what they're doing right now is they're talking about this show called Moonshiners.
Yeah.
We can work out something
And
like
then we
that.
just have a fucking drawing board in the background that keeps saying what we're doing. Maybe that
And
would
now
make it
Justin's gonna play with his beard.
You know, it could be a lot of things. But yeah,
You kept
so
cutting,
like, what?
you kept cutting out.
Which time? It'll be fine. Roll with it. Anyway, so I got like that tickle guy. Like he's a moron, but that's what makes it funny. He's like the goober of the show, used for comedic relief. You know, like whether you're seeing him like fall down a bank or something like that, carrying a bag of corn or whatever they're using. He's like, oh, fail.
Dude, I
It's good
like
shit.
Tickle a lot. I think he's hilarious. But then, like, when I watch, I could tell when he's super hammered because he gets them drunk eyes. And I'm
Dude, I'm
like,
pretty sure
uh,
they're all hammered all the time. Like I just watched an episode where they were running from the cops or whatever, and it started out like later in the day, and they hear something and they all run or whatever. Well, 6 hours later, fucking Tickle shows up just hammered. And it's like, dude, would you stop at your little stash house and drink some of the liquor and then stumble over to where everybody was at, like the rendezvous point? Like, what happened, man?
dude, yes. And, like, he's always, dude, okay, do you remember the episode? And I thought this was the most ingenious idea ever. When he bought a camper, a mobile camper, but then the water, the sink, he replaced that with all moonshine. So all he had to do was pull up to people's houses, open his sink up, pull like the water, like your faucet,
So
and it
is
was
that
just
like
moonshine.
Drinking Bad instead of Breaking Bad?
Dude, yes. But the fact he thought of that, I'm like, that's smart. He's like, what cop is going to think clear moonshine is not going to be water? You
The
know?
one that
Who's
smells
gonna
it?
who's gonna test your sink? When they're pulling you
EPA,
over.
the fish fuck police, maybe?
True, true.
They care
Either
about
way,
that.
uh, who's the guy in the overalls? We talked about this last night, so that's why
Tim.
we should cross the
T
videos.
I
Tim,
M.
I think he's so. No, it's Josh.
No.
No, Josh is who I like.
The one that's like got three fingers or something?
Yes, his name's
Oh.
Josh.
Well, yeah, but
Dude.
Tim's the one that always wears the overalls. But Josh is like,
So,
he used to have like a Ram pickup or whatever, and now he drives like a Red Ford.
but now he wears overalls.
He's the
got
young
big
kid?
chops. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I like him. Goofy as shit. Those guys working together always failed. Always
yeah.
nonstop. No matter what they did, it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Every idea, but they wouldn't stop trying. And I
That's kind of like
that.
us, dude.
I know.
We're Josh, man. Fuck it. Every idea's failed so far. And here we are, just keep hammering out videos like, fuck it, I ain't gonna stop. Does that mean we're stupid or we're stupid? It's like the definition of insanity. Keep doing the same
Yeah.
shit and expecting different results. Nah, I'm fucking playing.
But then
yeah,
there's
dude, I like that
the
guy
old-
too.
What's that?
I like that Josh guy too. Like he does some
Yeah,
funny ass shit.
he makes me laugh. I like him. Then we've spoke about this because we tried recording this video last night, but one of us, I'm not gonna say who, was on too much moonshine. I don't know which one of us it could
I
have
don't
been.
think Bud Light is moonshine, but I'm gonna let it slide. You know?
Either way, though, the older guys, Digger and
Mark,
what's his name?
Mark and Digger.
Mark and Digger. Dude,
Yeah.
I love those guys. Hilarious as fuck. Like, very intelligent, well spoken people. Like, I
But if you can
love
get
those
past
guys.
the fucking mouth for a syrup full of syrup accent they got, you know what I'm saying? But
My best friend's from the South, so like I kind of got used to it. Like,
yeah,
if
but
you ever
that
talk to
accent
my
is
friend,
fucking thick. He's like, "We're gonna make some white lightning." It's like, what did he just say?
oh, dude, if you ever talk to, yeah, you've talked to Gavin's dad. You talk to him like
Nope. Never
you
met
got
Pops. Nope.
never met Pops. Nope.
Never met Pops.
We never talked.
Who's that?
About throwing beds out of hotel windows.
Nope.
Never.
I didn't hear
never.
this story. Nope. Anyway. But yeah. So
But yeah, like at first, you got to listen closely to them Southern accents because you're like,
Mhm.
what the fuck are they saying?
well, their accent isn't near as bad as the other old dude that keeps making that shit. Like I can't remember his name, but he's not on there very much.
Popcorn.
No, not Popcorn. It's the other old guy. Like I'll see if I can't find a clip and insert him here. That way y'all know who I'm talking about. Maybe I'll put his name in here too. But he's just like an old frail guy, and not like Popcorn old, but like Mark and Digger's
I
age.
know who you're talking about.
Always wears the
And they
camo and
made-
shit.
Dude, yes. And then they made him, they took him to like Tennessee or Nashville and tried to make him a singer. Yeah,
Haven't heard any
you
of
never
that.
seen that episode?
Uh-uh.
I know who you're talking about. That dude was just hammered out of his fucking mind nonstop.
Yeah, like the last episode I caught, like they had this young chick on there, and she was trying to infuse like some nut. I don't remember what it was. It was like a hazelnut or something like that. She was trying to infuse that into their liquor or whatever, and then they started drinking it, and I don't know. They're like, "Oh, this is the
What-
best thing ever." It's like, whoa, calm down.
When we, you and I both worked at the same place at one time, and that's when like we like seen each other for the first time in like 10 years.
Was this place FUMoney?
Yeah,
We both
let's
work
just
there
say
right
that.
now.
Nah, but one of the dudes there was making moonshine, and that was the first time I ever had it in my life, and I was like, "The fuck is this? This is wild." And he kept telling me to drink it at work, and I legit don't drink and drive, and I was like, "Bro, I don't want to drink it here." He's like, "Just try it. Let me see you try it." So I did. Dude, that shit is lit, dude. Like real moonshine is awesome. Then like this dude can make apple pie moonshine, everything. Like and it's good. It is actually top notch. Like if I don't drink hard liquor
Mhm.
because I get dumb decisions. And not that I already don't have them. But apple pie moonshine, bro, is the nicest drink I've ever had in my life.
Like warm apple pie. Yeah?
If I want to drink hard liquor.
Nice. Like, I don't know why I didn't think of this before now, but I got a buddy out in Colorado that's trying to get a distillery going, not for moonshine. Like, he's a whiskey fan. But, so we might have to see if we can't get, like, a behind the scenes tour of that someday, you know, as a future video.
That'd be great.
Right? Because I like shit like that. It's fucking science, dude. And I like science.
Yes, science!
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
Just to see all the shit that takes it to go into it to make, like, a bottle or something like that. And that's why I like watching that stupid Moonshiners show, is because it's funny, you know, the way they got to put the coon pecker in there to let it drip out at an angle or whatever so it goes in the bottle. That shit's hilarious. Like, who thought of that, you know? Are they eating dinner or whatever, you know, and they're eating the meat off the bone, and then all of a sudden they're like, you know what this will be good for?
coonpecker would
Coon
be
pecker,
nice
who
to
knew?
fucking drip my liquor
Put it
down.
in the end of your still, let it drizzle off.
And if anybody doesn't get that reference, because that's going to go over a lot of people's heads, It's the thing that when you're making the liquor, when it's all pouring out, you actually put a raccoon's dick in the thing and it drips
Well,
down
it's
into
the
your jar
bone
better.
from it. But at the same time, like, is that bone flexible? Like, what happens when it gets harder? Does it just stay in the hook shape? So many questions, you know? I mean, not that I really care that much, but it's just like, how is that even a thing, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Because if that's the case, I'm embarrassed. That fucking coon pecker's like this long. Of course, it's bent, but, you know, whatever. It's like, damn, really put to shame by a raccoon? I'm
Nice.
kidding.
But yeah, I like this TV show. I like the science of like how somebody sat there and was like, if I let this ferment, this corn or what wheat, whatever you prefer, whiskey, you know, any kind of distillation, you let it ferment and you're like, oh, this stinks like shit now and it's moldy. Let's put some fire to it, cook off all the water and see if we can drink what's left.
There's no
Bro.
wonder you get alcohol poisoning. You're literally drinking mold.
Dude. Yeah. Who thought of
That
this?
sounds like a great idea. Yet if I eat some moldy cheese, I fucking shit my brains out for 3. Nah, that's not a thing. But anyway, so we're out of time for the day. You know what? No final thoughts? Just gonna wave?
I don't got thought. I just roll with it.
I mean, that's fair. All right. Peace out, FUMoney.